Look what just arrived. It's the Vox Arcana, the traditionally innovative collective deck. Here's that side, and here's that side. All right, let's look at the innovative collective deck, shall we? It just literally just arrived from Amazon. Thank you, Amazon, for pushing this back for 2 months. So there we go. Obviously, hardbound box. It is a two-piecer. It looks like a two-piece box. All right, let's see what we have in said two-piece box. There you go. It comes across like that. And there are the cards and a little book, apparently. Let's check those out and see how that looks. Book is pretty thick. The book has about 120 pages to it. We'll go through that in a minute. And for now, let's take a look at these cards, because that is a pretty first impression. That is a mighty nice first impression indeed. There we go. So let's zoom in a little bit and take a look. All right, nice and snug and close for these. The Fool, that is nice looking. That is really nice looking Fool, I gotta say. I'm pretty pleased with that. Here is the back of the cards. And they are heavily laminated. Let's see how the thickness goes. Comes about to here. Not too bad. That is, if this is a collab, is this a collab deck? If so, that is that's a good couple of cards there. Very, very attractive. All right, we have a contender for top 10 of the year right here. That is really nice. Very anime, but still pretty good. Still pretty good with that. Empress is kind of unusual there. Kind of almost a sad look for the Empress. What do you think? What do you think? A little bit of a sad look for the Empress. We got the Emperor over here. And the Emperor looks pretty good. That's nice, nice. Still sort of in the same vein. The Hierophant. Oh, that's kind of cool. This is interesting indeed. A couple of fish, whatnot, a bit of a Neptune feel. The Lovers. So we definitely have influence from a couple of different people here. So feels like it at least. The Chariot. Man, this is a really pretty deck. It's really nice indeed. The Chariot is really interesting how they did with the moon and whatnot. Strength, whoa, that took a hard left turn. That is a pretty card, but the graphics and how it looks comparatively to the other one is just a little bit different. There we have the Hermit, kind of like it. Sort of interesting. I don't know how many artists did this. It's kind of interesting to read in the book. But the Wheel of Fortune, wow. Very, very computer, very sort of interesting there. Justice. Oh, I'm not sure what is even going on in there. It's interesting. You have a lot of, I guess, people here. Sort of looks like the Tower almost, doesn't it? A bit of the Tower feel for Justice there. And the Hanged Man, a bit unusual. Let's see, Death. Wow, that is sort of a San Muerte tarot look, isn't it? That is very, very attractive. That Death looks very, very cool. And Temperance, we went from hardcore, hard detail into sort of a light, soft, pastel-y feel. Kind of an interesting switch between those two. And the Devil, again, yeah, it definitely has that collab look and feel to it, but it seems to be working. It does seem to be working. And the Tower, I remember this from their promo of the pictures. Very interesting. Just a column sort of being lightning struck and devoured and crumbling down. The cards feel really nice. These are going to shuffle really, really well. I can tell you that now. The Star. Again, we have this simplistic but yet kind of cool feel to it. And then the Moon. Wow, that's attractive. Very interesting light source, highlights, backlit feel to it. And then we have the dripping, almost like that you have with some of the star cards. Then you have the random lighting effects that are just sort of pooling around the character. I think it's sort of cool. And that is a very pretty sun. That's very nice. I like that it's not just a regular sky. It just has sort of a little bit of a windowed feel to it, tiles in the background. I like the flowing and the gradation between the colors and whatnot. And Judgment, also cool. Very, very nice. And finally, the World. A bit interesting. Not sure what's going on here, but definitely pretty cool there. All right. The Ace of Cups. Ooh, I like this a lot. I like the bird delivering and the cup sort of dripping through the hands look. And the Two of Cups is very attractive too. This is a pretty good deck. I think I paid 20 for this, 20-ish. The Two of Cups is very cool. The reflection. So we don't have a partner, we just have a reflection. It could mean a loss of a partner. It could mean an imaginary partner. I like the reinterpretation of that. And plus there's two different worlds too. So not only do you have a different interpretation, you have different people and different worlds. So it's sort of connected through a distance. I think this would be a good long distance relationship card. Three of Cups. I like that one person is looking at us, but the others are not. And the Four, sort of creepy there. It's like I'm getting something that I don't want. A little bit of the creep show going there. The Five of Cups, disappointment. And is that blood? It looks like blood coming out of his hand. Ooh, very, very interesting interpretation of that. Sort of how that feel goes there. And the Six of Cups. Ooh, I like the delivery. It looks like the sun. We're having things given to us instead of to another person. Of the angels sort of within the pet feel as well. Like that. The Seven of Cups. Very, very pretty. That is an interesting. So we have another reflection feel, just like we had a minute ago. But this one has a little bit of a good side and maybe a little sadistic or an evil side to it. I like where they're going with that. Ooh, and the Eight of Cups. Huh. Okay. The Nine. I mean, it's okay. It's all right. The sunlit feel to that, the design with the gold sort of edges on that looks similar to another card we just saw. The 10, that is very pretty. Very well done. It's got a Ciro Marchetti feel with sort of the clouds and the gold and the rainbow sort of going through it. And then the Page of Cups, sort of cool. Not really sure what's going on there. We have the fish is sort of ethereal. And it looks like we may be underwater. The Knight, Mr. or Ms. Romance. Very cool. I'm not really sure what in the world's going on here. They're riding a... It's not a... I have no idea what it is. Riding a creature that is coming out of the pink water. Insert joke here. That is a beautiful, beautiful Queen of Cups. That really is. That really has that shine, the light source, the backlighting. The King of Cups, that eerie feel. Ooh, it's got like this sunken in, like we're halfway through a portal feel with the heavy backlit light source. And the Ace of Pentacles, also very attractive. This is a nice looking deck. This is a deck that I didn't know that I needed until I got it in my... Oh, Jesus Christ, look at that too. Wow, talk about a Ciro Marchetti feel. It's got that clown feel with the clown hat and the gold and all of that. That's pretty. That's pretty. Yeah, this deck is one of those I didn't know I needed until I got it. Three of Pentacles. I guess they're like a paintbrush, sort of looking at us like, what's next? And the Four. I like that character. He's got everything surrounded. He's got it under his cape. Ooh, very, very good interpretation of that. Not only are you hanging on to it, you have it hidden from people because it's under your cape. Ooh, I can do that in a reading. That's going to be a hot one for readings right there. The Five of Pentacles. We're broke, and it looks like we have happy people behind us. That is interesting. We're broke with a baby? That's not good. All right. And the rather large muffins on the Six of Pentacles. All right. I mean, okay. And the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, that's sort of interesting there. Seven of Pentacles. We are harvesting it. We're done working. We're harvesting it. Normally the Seven of Pentacles has we're working on it, but this is just sort of we're harvesting in it. Eight of Pentacles. We're currently working on it. Pretty traditional there. And the Nine. I like that. That is pretty cool. It's got that bird feel, the traditional bird feel with the Nine of Pentacles. And the 10, a little weird. I guess here's the happy family. I'm not sure. What is that? Is that a decoration? Is that something crawling on them? I'm not sure what's going on in that. I like the Page of Pentacles, though. A lot of pretty colors and good light source, good shading. A lot of work went into this deck, man. Knight of Pentacles, I like it. Very interesting. And the Queen of Pentacles, it's sort of cool. It's got a little bit of a soft pastel-y feel to that. And then the King of Pentacles, a bit young. It looks for the King of Pentacles based upon the eye size and the oversized crown and the longer hair and whatnot. But still, you did have kings that were 13 years old or what have you. And the Ace of Wands. Not really sure what's going on there, but sure. The Two of Wands. I have no clue what's going on here. This looks like sort of a collage. They hired somebody to make a card, and the person was like, hey, I'm going to do a collage. They're like, yeah, sure, whatever. Three of Wands. Very cool. That is pretty. Again, the light sources, the Photoshop work is just amazing on these. And the Four of Wands. I like it. What is that? Not really sure what that is, but I still like it. And the Five of Wands as well. Ooh, that is cool. It's got like the, I guess a cheetah or a lioness or something sort of coming at us. And the Six of Wands, a bit simplistic, but pretty cool. Looks like some illustrator work and whatnot. Seven of Wands, again, pretty cool. Kind of a bit of the illustrator work there. And the Eight, wow. Wow, that looks wild and weird and cool. Definitely a lot of imagination when they made these cards went into this. The Nine of Wands, I sort of like it. Not really sure what's going on here. It doesn't feel like we're injured or anything like that with the traditional Nine of Wands feel. The Ten of Wands, a bit on the encumbrance side. And we have the fiery phoenix in the background too. The Page of Wands, almost like a magician casting a spell. Kind of cool. And the Knight, not really sure what is that. What's that? Are they ghosts? I'm not sure. Queen. Ooh, that is attractive. A lot of good work here, man. People spend a lot of time making this stuff. And the King. Ooh, I like the King. The King is pretty cool. Let me move this over so it'll focus on the actual card there. The King is pretty cool there. The Ace of Swords. This is another one where I'm not sure what's going on, but it does have a sort of a cool look to it. Same with the Two. Not really sure what's happening here. Guess we can put it over here now that that's the taller stack. And the Three. Okay. Resting, but apparently we left behind a baby before we rested or something. I'm not sure what's going on. Not sure what's up. Not sure what that is in the background. Is that doves or butterflies or what's that? Are those butterflies flying behind them? So kind of cool. Sort of a weird expression there. The Five, I like it. It's got that conflict thing going. And the Six, ooh, what a nice interpretation of that. Very silhouette, and yet it maintains the feel and the power of that. And the Seven, Not sure what's going on. Ooh, how pretty is that? The 8. It's got some nice cloud effects. Got some Warren Low type cloud effects things going with fuzzy creatures in the foreground. And then you have the 9 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords. All right. 10 of Swords looks pretty painful indeed. Very, very traditional as far as the 10 of Swords goes. I like the page. And I like the Knight. I'm not really sure what's going on. Looks like the lightning is exploding or something. Queen, yeah, okay. King, yeah, okay. And we have something. Something, here's the front of something. Then here's the back of whatever the something is. And then we have another something. Here's the front of the something. And then here is the back of whatever the something is. All right, cool. Pretty hot deck. Pretty hot deck. Pretty pleased with this deck, especially for just a mass market. They really knocked it out of the park. Let's take a look at the book. So the book is fairly disappointing. It's 50 pages in a variety of different languages. The artist list in the back is quite exhaustive. There were quite a few people that contributed to this, apparently. So for each card, I'll give you the example here. We have a paragraph and then upright reversed. For this, we'll do one more page on this. Again, it's not a very exhaustive, like big, thick book or anything. It's just sort of 50 pages, plus artist credits that start at page 118. So there are a few of the minor cards, definitions. Overall, not the best book, but Jesus, that's a good deck. That is a beautiful, beautiful deck. It is well done, and a surprisingly lame box cover. I'm going to point it out now. We could have done a lot better with the box cover, considering the high quality of the cards, in my opinion. But there you go. Anyway, that is my look and unboxing of this gorgeous deck. Definitely in my top 10 of the year. That is just stunning. Anyway, thank you for watching and see you next time.